Hi, it's Rich Tehrani, and we are here at Interop 2009 in New York in the TMC newsroom. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to be interviewing Apurva Dave, who is a Senior Director of Product Marketing at Riverbed. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Rich.
Thank you for being on our program. So please give me a little overview on your company.
Absolutely. Riverbed is the IT performance company. We help applications perform like they're on the LAN, even if they're across a WAN. And so for our 7,000 customers, this means that they can consolidate IT infrastructure and cut costs without impacting the performance of their end users who are distributed around the world.
So what are some of the ways that you do what you just said, just in terms of, is it compression, is it managing of the different elements of data that go across a network?
Yes. We do all of those things. We have a complete WAN optimization solution that allows customers to assess the problems in their network, accelerate based on the different situations in their network, and then adapt to whatever's changing in their environment. We do this via three main product lines: our Steelhead appliances, which are deployed in data centers and branch offices; Cascade monitoring, which is deployed in the data center; and then Steelhead Mobile for when guys like you and I hit the road and we still have to be connected back to the corporate head office.
So are there client devices as well that you're...
Well, we sell a software package for laptops.
Aha,
and so that's what
okay.
we get out. That's how we get to folks who are on the road today.
So a lot of caching, I would imagine.
We do a lot of deduplication of traffic across the WAN. We do TCP protocol optimization. And then we have the broadest set of layer 7 optimizations for everything from Windows file sharing to different forms of email to databases, Oracle, so on and so forth. It's that combination of doing all of those optimizations at once that give Riverbed a performance advantage compared to anybody else in the market.
Oh, it's exciting. Now, I know you've got a new product announcement that hit last night. Can you share some details?
Absolutely. What Riverbed announced last night was our product direction for the public cloud. Now, let's be honest, we've been helping customers with the private cloud for quite some time. They've been consolidating and virtualizing with Riverbed, eliminating performance concerns. But now CIOs are looking at the public cloud and saying, how does this fit into my IT strategy? And Riverbed wanted to eliminate the performance concerns around the public cloud, just like we have the private cloud. With our new product direction, which we're calling a virtual Steelhead for the public cloud, you'll be able to get the same kind of performance gains you get in your private cloud with Riverbed, now extended to the public cloud. And this is going to enable customers to take greater advantage of the resources and cost effectiveness of the public cloud without having to worry about the performance concerns that typically impact their end users and their business.
Now, does it matter which public cloud? Because we've got Google, we've got Amazon, AT&T's thrown their hat in, Verizon's thrown their hat in, IBM, I think I probably left out another 50. How do you integrate with the different flavors of clouds?
That's actually a great question.
Oh, let me throw in Salesforce.com while I'm at it.
Might as well throw that one in. So our goal is to make a technology that will work across all of the clouds, just like our private cloud technology works across all of your applications that you currently use. So with our technology, you'll actually be able to accelerate multiple cloud infrastructures. It doesn't have to be one particular vendor. It doesn't only have to be infrastructure as a service. We can also stretch up into software as a service as well. Our tools tend to be infrastructure tools, which enable people to use them in whatever scenario they see as most appropriate.
Oh, that's exciting. So you're in obviously an area of the market which is seeing growth. Cloud computing is seeing tremendous growth.
Absolutely.
Consolidation of data centers. There's a lot of consolidation taking place. There's a lot of optimization of employees to maximize productivity, minimize costs, efficiency, efficiency gains that companies are looking for. How do you see the next year in terms of sales, and do you have visibility to give the viewer some idea on what's going to happen in the market from your perspective?
Sure. 2009 was an interesting year. Riverbed
for all of us.
For all of us, indeed. It continues to be an interesting year.
It's not over yet.
Riverbed's one of the few infrastructure companies that continued to grow through 2009, at least until this point. And that's because our technology has a very strong cost-cutting value proposition. Typically, customers can save 60 to 95% of the bandwidth that they've been using today once they put Riverbed in the network. And then they experience tremendous savings once they start consolidating IT infrastructure. Those value propositions will play into 2010 very strongly. But at the same time, people are now trying to figure out, well, how do I leverage these new tools out there that claim to provide a lot of cost savings? How do I now extend my capabilities to incorporate them while still getting the performance and cost and manageability that I'm looking for?
So as long as companies are looking to save money next year, you're in good shape.
As long as people are looking to save money and they're looking to improve performance. And last I checked,
Okay.
that's what everybody tries to do.
So that seems like, okay, you've positioned yourself really well to play on a trend of more consolidation of data centers, more efficiency gains, and obviously just a massive bandwidth tsunami, as some people call it, that we're seeing across networks, mobile networks, et cetera.
Absolutely. All those things make companies more productive when they use them right. And so we want to help them use those resources right, the data center, your bandwidth, the cloud. And because all those things are converging now, we think 2010 is going to be a great year.
Well, good luck. Thanks for coming on the program, and here's a great 2010 for you.
Thanks for having me.